Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining today's webinar. Hopefully, everyone can see my screen and you can also hear me very well. My name is Junaid, and today I will be speaking about Sangfor Next-Generation Firewall and how it helps organizations help address modern cybersecurity challenges. Before we begin, let me briefly outline the agenda for today's session. We will first discuss the current security challenges, next generation, security challenges organizations are facing. Then move to an introduction to Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewalls, followed by how organization can unlock the benefits of Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewall in modern networks. Finally, I will share some updates on the latest Sangfor firewall release, version 8.0107. At the end of the webinar, there will be a small quiz where all of the participants can participate, and the winner of that quiz will receive some surprise gifts as well. So let's start with a quick overview of the evolving security landscape. Let's briefly look at some of the key security challenges organizations face today. First is the wide attack surface. Organizations today operate with many IT assets, such as servers, laptops, and client systems. Many of these may remain unmanaged or improperly configured, creating security gaps. In addition, unprotected branch offices and remote users, especially work from anywhere users, further increase the exposure to cyber threats. The second challenge is the growing sophistication of attackers. Cybercrime has become highly organized with the rise of cybersecurity as a service, where attackers can easily buy tools and launch attacks. In fact, over 450,000 new malware variants appear every day, and the attackers are now even using artificial intelligence to create targeted and customized attacks. The third challenge is the shortage of cybersecurity expertise. According to ISC2, 70% of organizations lack sufficient cybersecurity staff. At the same time, 95% of cyber incidents are linked to human error. And while an attack can happen in minutes, it may take over 200 days to detect and investigate. So the big question becomes, how can organizations protect such a large and complex environment while dealing with advanced attackers and limited security resources? This is exactly where Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewalls come in, providing intelligent, integrated, and automated security to help organizations defend against modern cyber threats. The Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewall is designed as a complete and scalable firewall product line that can meet the need of different type of organization and deployment scenarios. It includes multiple hardware models with different performance capacities, starting from 2 gig of small firewall to big 170 gig firewall, allowing organization to select the right appliance based on their network size, traffic volume, and security requirement. This product family is suitable for small offices, enterprise campuses, branch offices, and large data center environment. It ensures that organization can deploy a consistent security platform across entire network infrastructure. This wide range of models allow businesses to start with the capacity they need today and easily scale as their network grows. In simple terms, Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewall product family provides flexibility, scalability, and deployment options for the organization to implement the same security platform across headquarters, branches, and data center. When we look at the architecture of Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewall, it is designed to deliver strong security while maintaining high performance. At the core of the system is a multi-core parallel processing technology, which allows the firewall to use multiple CPU cores simultaneously. This enables the device to process large volume of traffic efficiently and ensures consistent performance even in high traffic environment. Another important architecture element is a single analysis processing architecture. Instead of inspecting the same packet repeatedly for different security functions, the firewall performs the analysis once and shares the results across multiple security engines. This approach significantly improves efficiency and reduces processing overhead. The platform is also built with a clean layer 4 and layer 7 plane separation design, where the management plane and the data processing plane operate independently. This separation improves system stability and ensures that the management operations do not impact traffic processing. Addition to this, Athena Next-Generation Firewall benefits from the cloud-powered AI and threat intelligence. By leveraging cloud resources, the firewall continuously receives updated threat intelligence and advanced analysis capabilities, enabling it to detect emerging threats while maintaining optimal local performance. So all of these architectural components work together to ensure that the platform provides high performance, stability, and intelligent protection for modern network environments. Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall provides comprehensive layer 2 to layer 7 protection following an all-in-one security concept. This means multiple security capabilities are integrated into a single platform, simplifying deployment and management for organization. It includes all the traditional firewall capabilities that organizations expect today, such as application control, URL filtering, intrusion prevention, anti-malware, anti-ransomware protection, APT attack prevention, bandwidth management, as well as core networking functions like routing, zoning, and NAT. In addition to these standard capabilities, Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall also provides some unique added value. This includes SOC Lite for centralized logging and reporting, cloud-based threat intelligence, AI-driven malware detection, and a built-in web application firewall. Together, these capabilities allow organizations to protect their networks, applications, and users through a single integrated security platform. In the next few slides, we will look at some of these capabilities in more detail and understand how they help strengthen an organization's security posture. Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall is widely recognized next-generation firewall and has earned strong recognition in the cybersecurity industry. It was listed as visionary in the Gartner Magic Quadrant and has been in the Gartner Quadrant for continuously 8 years, which highlights its innovation and best market impact. In 2023, it also received the Best Next Generation Firewall Award from Frost & Sullivan, demonstrating its leadership in delivering advanced security solutions. On the evaluation side, Sangfor Next Generation Firewall earned a AAA rating in Cyber Rating 2021 and continues to be highly recommended for both 2023 and 2024, reflecting its consistent performance, reliability, and trust in protecting modern networks. These awards and recognition reinforce the Sangfor Firewall is not only feature-rich, but also industry-validated and trusted by experts globally. We have impressive references, cases across the world and across the EMEA region, partnering with the top organizations in financial services, education, retail, hospitality, and healthcare. These partnerships showcase our proven track record in delivering impactful solutions across diverse industries. So how can Sangfor Athena Firewall help you better defend all these new era threats. Sangfor Athena Firewall is cost-effective, offering excellent capacity and performance at an affordable price without compromising on quality. And if you ever need support, Sangfor has a local presence in Armenia region, backed by a very responsive and reliable global tech support. It delivers powerful protection with AI-powered Engine Zero and threat intelligence through Neural X, detecting and blocking new and unknown threats much faster than traditional system, keeping your network safer in real time. It comes with built-in WAF, Web Application Firewall, providing extra protection to your web application. This eliminates the need for separate device for web security while consolidating logging and operations to make management much simpler. It enables effortless security operations with comprehensive visibility across your network and tight integration with Sangfor Endpoint Secure. Hidden threats can be detected early and stopped quickly, reducing risk without adding complexity to your security team's workload. So NeuralX is a cloud threat intelligence. NeuralX is our data center hosted in Malaysia. This NeuralX is getting intelligence feed from authorized third-party threat intelligence databases that includes VirusTotal, Google, Microsoft, National Chinese Vulnerability Database. Over 200 million malicious URL have been blocked by NeuralX. Billion malware hashes are available in the database and 4 million in adding daily basis. What it does basically, it's getting security metadata from all the security Sangfor appliances installed globally, getting security metadata. NeuralX is also getting multiple threat intelligence from all these third-party bodies. Doing big data analytics, it's giving updates of threat intelligence to all these devices connected. It is tracking and responding to 120 plus malware families. Your device, if having the NeuralX license, will send the security metadata to NeuralX, will receive NeuralX threat intelligence update. So this is basically a very, very proactive cloud-based threat intelligence available in all the security appliances provided by Sangfor, and it's an integral part of the Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall. Then we have what we call Engine Zero. So Engine Zero is a AI-based malware protection. It's a built-in engine. We know that malware is mutating. 450,000 new malware per day. It's basically adding in the global infrastructure. The traditional method was based on signature-based, but the viruses, they are getting intelligent. They are getting, polymorphic, meaning that they are changing their signatures. Okay, the cloud-based checks will not, mitigate the signature-based check may not mitigate those mutating malwares because of availability issue, because of the dynamic nature of those viruses. Sandboxing is also very slow and the resource is intensive. So what we have to do, Sangfor Athena has a 3-layer of security. The first layer is a local signature database that can detect the known malwares with the help of the signatures. Then we have AI-based Engine Zero running on some machine learning algorithm, trained with 500 plus ransomware family to detect the latest mutations of the polymorphic viruses. It's not signature reliant, it's based on the AI model. And then we have NeuralX, which is a cloud-based threat intelligence, having 1 billion malware hashes in their database and adding 4 million new samples updated daily. The built-in web application firewall of Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall is unique. Instead of just putting a few WAF signatures, Sangfor builds the Vice web security engine into the firewall. The Vice engine uses machine learning and semantic analysis, providing faster and more accurate detection with fewer false positives. Traditional web security engines rely on protocol analysis, rules, and basic detection and logging. While they can block the known threats, they struggle with the unknown attacks. Unknown attacks are easily to bypass and often generate false positives, such as incorrectly flagging SQL injection attempts. The performance is also limited at a very, very low level. Sangfor Vice web security engine takes a completely different approach. It analyzes raw traffic using string filtering, lexical and syntax analysis, semantic analysis, and virtual execution, combined with rich signature engine. With a comprehensive web attack database, it can stop trending attacks and detect unknown web threats quickly and accurately. Vice Engine also continuously learn normal business traffic patterns, which reduces false positive by over 60%, making web security smarter and more reliable for modern environments. So why this Sangfor next generation WAF is better than the others? It offers a comprehensive and dedicated approach to web application security compared to other firewall products from other vendors. It includes over 4,800 plus WAF signatures created by Sangfor Foresight Lab, covering 13 types of web attacks, including SQL injection, XSS, web shell, CSRF, and more. These signatures are always up to date to provide the best possible web protection. Our platform also allows customizable web signatures, so customer can adjust rules according to their specific business requirement. With dynamic signature training, Sangfor Firewall can create web signatures using big data analytics, which reduces false positive and ensures the best match for your real business environment. Finally, it also provides passive vulnerability scanning, assessing application with over 1,000 PVS signatures. This gives detailed vulnerability statistics, helping customer gain full visibility and understand exactly what actions to take. Together, these actions make Sangfor Next Generation Firewall a powerful, flexible, and intelligent solution for modern web security. Sangfor SOC Lite is built to transform how security operations are handled by simplifying complex processes, reducing human errors, and giving teams complete visibility into every threat across the network. Unlike any other firewall, this is the only firewall that comes with SOC Lite, and it provide this SOC Lite completely free of cost, making advanced security accessible without additional investment. With SOC Lite, security administrators can start by clearly identifying all the critical assets within the environment. In that, it then provides a deep understanding of the organization's current security posture, highlighting vulnerabilities and potential risk. From there, SOC Lite either guide administrator on the right actions to take or automate responses, ensuring threats are addressed quickly and effectively. In essence, Sangfor Firewall with SOC Lite does not just protect your network, it empowers your security teams to act smarter, respond faster, and manage risk more efficiently, all while reducing the day-to-day workload and complexity. Instead of reading the security log into Firewall and look at the intuitive dashboard. We have summarized all the information for you. Which host has been attacked, what types of attacks, how severe is the attack, all are consolidated in one place. There are even dedicated dashboard that can show you the ransomware threats. If you have Athena Next-Generation Firewall integrated with Sangfor Endpoint Secure, you can even discover which processes that generate the malicious traffic. Sangfor Lite also comes with built-in policy optimizer, addressing a common challenge faced by organizations that have used a firewall for over a year or many years. Over time, the accumulated ACL policies can become complex and disorganized, making it difficult to understand what each policy does and how changes might impact security. Sangfor Policy Optimizer analyzes your existing firewall policies quickly and effectively, identifying issues such as shadowed rules, unused policies, or conflicting configurations. Within just a few minutes, it generates a clear set of actionable recommendations, helping security teams streamline policies, reduce errors, and improve overall firewall performance. In short, Policy Optimizer does not only save time, but also ensures that your firewall remain efficient, clean, and easier to manage even after years of operation. With Sangfor Athena Firewall and Endpoint Secure working together, the security ecosystem becomes truly proactive. When the Sangfor Firewall detects a malicious domain for first time, it immediately blocks access and shares this threat intelligence with Sangfor Endpoint Secure. This integration allows Endpoint Secure to automatically add domain to its local block list, contain any associated malicious programs, and prevent them from executing again. The result is fully coordinated defense, where threats detected at the network level are instantly reinforced at the endpoint level. So endpoint secure or endpoint protection are the agents that Sangfor provides that can be installed on your host, on your server. This Sangfor endpoint secure continuously monitors the domain and any related processes, automatically containing or terminating malicious activity. This seamless collaboration not only stops faster, but also reduces manual intervention, minimizes risk, and ensures your entire network and endpoint remain protected in real time. The foundation of an integrated security platform lies in the ability to provide enhanced detection across multiple domains. Traditional firewalls are limited. They primarily see network signals. Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall, however, goes beyond that by integrated endpoint telemetry and MDR intelligence, managed detection and response intelligence, allowing it to correlate both network and endpoint behaviors, which significantly improves detection accuracy and helps identify threats that might otherwise go unnoticed. Detection alone is not enough. Athena Next-Generation Firewall and the complete Athena security platform takes security from detection to effective response. Blocking traffic is just the first step. Through a coordinated response between the next-generation Sangfor Firewall, Sangfor Athena Endpoint Protection, and Sangfor Athena MDR or on-prem XDR, it performs root cause analysis and enables automated remediation, eliminating threats faster and more completely. What really sets Athena apart is its native integration. Unlike multi-vendor environment where tools often struggle to communicate, Athena's components are designed to work together from the ground up. This allows for deeper intelligence, sharing, stronger response action, and fewer compatibility limitation, giving organization a truly unified and effective security platform. Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall is a versatile next-generation firewall that can be deployed in multiple scenarios depending on the organization, network architecture, and security needs. First, as a perimeter gateway, Athena Next-Generation Firewall acts as a primary line of defense between your internal network and external threats. It monitors all the incoming and outgoing traffic, detects malicious activities, and enforces security policies at the network boundary. With features like deep packet inspection, intrusion prevention, and threat intelligence integration, it ensures that only legitimate traffic enters your network while blocking advanced threats at the edge. Second, as an internet gateway, Athena Next-Generation Firewall can protect organizations that rely heavily on the web-based application by inspecting the web traffic in real time and integrating with endpoint secure. It can detect and block malicious domains, phishing sites, and unsafe content before it reaches end users. This ensures secure internet access without compromising performance or user experience. Thirdly, as a second-tier firewall, Athena Next-Generation Firewall can be deployed behind an existing firewall to provide an additional layer of security. This is especially useful in high-risk environment where sensitive applications or data require extra protection. In this role, Athena Next-Generation Firewall can correlate traffic patterns, apply granular policies, and provide advanced threat detection that complements the primary firewall. Finally, in SD-WAN deployment, Athena Next-Generation Firewall provides security across distributed networks. It protects branch offices, remote location, and cloud resources by combining traditional next-generation firewall with software-defined network capabilities. These allow organizations to maintain consistent security policies, optimize traffic flows, and secure cloud and WAN connectivity, all from a centrally managed platform. In all these scenarios, Sangfor Athena Firewall not only protects the network, but also simplifies management, integrates with endpoint and MDR intelligence, and enables automated responses, making it a comprehensive solution for modern multi-layer network security. So Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall is coming with 3 main subscriptions. There is an essential model that provides you all the general protection, all the features of the firewall, built-in SOC, free of cost SOC. Then we have all the IPS, anti-ransomware, netting, zoning, all these functionalities are there. And then we have a premium bundle. So if we add the threat intelligence and AI part in the firewall, the bundle will become the premium bundle. So that is a recommended bundle to go with the premium bundle where you get all the general protection features and mechanism, plus AI-based Engine Zero and cloud-based threat intelligence in the form of NeuronX. Then also we have Ultimate Bundle, where we'll also provide you with 30 endpoint agents. So that basically license for the 30 endpoint that you can install in your host or your server. So 3 basically bundle: Essential, Premium, Ultimate. The recommended one is to go for the premium one, which will come with AI and TI built in. If you don't want AI functionality, for example, maybe in small branch side, you don't need the premium bundle, you can go with the essential bundle. And then also we have the ultimate bundle, where you can also get the basic central management and 30 licenses for the endpoint that you can install at your host, in your servers, or in your end user environment. So now let's talk about latest release, Athena Next-Generation Firewall version 8.01 of 7. With this latest version update, Sangfor is enhancing firewall lifecycle management across every stage, from purchasing to deployment, configuration, and security. During the purchasing stage, customer will benefit from more cost-effective solution with high performance, helping them choose the right product confidently. During deployment, the updated addresses critical challenges by the software. The new update, it will address the critical challenges by supporting hybrid connectivity, enabling rapid migration, and ensuring the firewall can be integrated seamlessly into existing environment. This makes both proof of concept setup and the real world deployment smoother, more consistent, and less error prone. When it comes to configuration, the next generation firewall ensures seamless enterprise network integration, allowing administrator to quickly and efficiently set up policies without disrupting existing operation. Finally, the enhanced security control in the latest update will provide stronger protection, ensuring the firewall not only meet but exceed customer expectation, delivering advanced defense across all area of the network. In short, this update improves every stage of the replacement story, making the firewall lifecycle more efficient, secure, and customer-friendly. The first update about this new release is that the latest release, we are improving the performance of all the firewalls and make sure customer get much better performance at the same investment, especially when competing with other competitors like, for example, FortiGate G series. For some models, we even provide 3 times performance boost and make sure we have a clear competitive advantage. So for example, you can see in the screen, there are 4 models. Okay, they have the best and most performance improvement in the product line. So for example, the small one, 1030, the performance boost will come from 250 to 800 Mbps threat prevention throughput. NSF 1100 got 69% performance upgrade from 1.3 gig to 4 to 2.2 Gbps. And for 1200, there is also upgrade, nearly 90%. But for this specific model 1200, there will be a hardware upgrade as well in the quarter 2. For rest of the models like 1030, 1100, 3100, and the other models, there is no need for the hardware upgrade. Okay, only for 1200, there will be hardware upgrade also in addition to the performance upgrade in the quarter 2. For the top seller 3100, 86% performance upgrade, almost doubling its performance. So our data sheets, they're clearly mentioning threat prevention and web application throughput in addition to the firewall throughput. So what's all the performance at least out if you compare with the data sheet is the threat prevention. So no hardware upgrade except for model 1200. Existing customer having next generation firewall will also get the performance improvement by updating the new release on their existing firewall. So once your existing firewall, you will update to version 107, you will get this performance upgrade. So for example, if you have NSF 1.3 gig threat prevention with the new upgrade, the same firewall will become 2.2 gig. And if you're going for a new firewall, that will come, NSF 1100 will come as 2.2 gig firewall with the same price. So no change in the price is there. So we're not only targeting to the ones who buy new devices, we are also targeting anyone who already have and looking for the performance improvement. We are also introducing a new entry-level module for the branch and small, businesses, SMB, is NGFW 1060. This model will be a desktop firewall with 8 Ethernet and 2 10 gig interfaces. It will have a 1 gigabit throughput for the threat prevention, and IPsec VPN throughput will be 1.8 gigs. This will be a very perfect solution if you are competing with others in high bandwidth scenario for SD-WAN, for example, for small branches, and especially right now when we have competition from FortiGate like 90G and Palo Alto also have this firewall in this category. So overall, this will be more and more effective, more strong and effective competition. 1050 is still there in the market. We are not retiring this. This model we are introducing will be ready with the new release. So 1050 will remain as it is. 1060 will be added in this new category that will be, available once the new release 107 is released, is going to be released in April. So now you may, want to understand what else we updated in our existing models. So this is a complete list of how performance has improved for all rest of the models. So you can see in the table how much more performance we can gain, and it should be able to change the landscape that we are competing. Here you can see the replacement recommendation for FortiGate G series, for example. You can see the firewall 3100, for example, is getting 87% gain. It will become a firewall 6 gig. It is currently a 3 gig firewall. It will become a 6 gig firewall. And I'm talking about in terms of the threat prevention. So we are almost doubling 3100. Similarly, you can see for the other models, 1060 is a new model. Then 1030 is getting 220% gain. And then upper models, for example, 7500 is also getting a 66% gain. So now you can, on the right side, you can see that replacement recommendation is there. So for example, if there is a 200G firewall and we have to replace FortiGate 200G firewall, then we have a model 3100 available now with the same price, double the bandwidth. So because it has become now a 6 gig firewall, 6 gig threat prevention firewall with the same price of the 3100. Similarly, you can see other models of FortiGate mapped to Sangfor models with the new 80107 version. So basically, what we are doing now in this new 107 model is we are giving you the same firewall with high performance and same price. What we are also introducing the configuration converter tool for FortiGate firewall. So it is designed to dramatically simplify firewall migration. With this tool, what used to make days can now be completed in minutes, reducing downtime and accelerating deployment. So it automatically converts configuration from FortiGate to Sangfor Athena Next-Generation Firewall, ensuring policies, rules, and settings are accurately migrated without manual errors. The result is a faster, smoother, and more reliable migration, saving both time and effort while allowing security teams to focus on protecting the network rather than struggling with complex manual processes. So let's watch a video to understand how this converter tool will work.
Welcome to this demo session. In this video, we will introduce the Sangfor FortiGate configuration converter. Here is the FortiGate firewall we'll use. It includes hundreds of objects and firewall policies. Manual migration usually takes a full day. The converter can reduce this to just minutes. To begin, we export the FortiGate configuration file. Now, let's move to the converter tool. The converter is a web-based service, accessible from anywhere. For privacy or compliance requirements, Sangfor also provides an on-premises version that can be deployed locally. To start the conversion, first select FortiGate as the source vendor. Then choose the correct FortiGate version and upload the configuration file we just exported. Next, select the target Athena NGFW version and language. Here we use 8.0.107, English. When everything is ready, click Submit and wait for the process to complete. The conversion is now finished, and we can download the result package. Finally, open the tool inside the zip package. Input the IP and credentials to connect to the NGFW, and it will load all converted configurations. Now, all configuration imports are complete. You can see that all objects and policies have been created successfully. The Sangfor Athena NGFW is now ready for deployment. Feel free to contact your local Sangfor representative for trial access or additional information.
Another thing is a feature we have already introduced. Web filtering is a very basic feature every customer wants to use. But the next is about anti-phishing. So we introduced this one in the last Q4. We have our anti-phishing GPT module now running on the cloud. How it works is, if the attacker craft and send a phishing email, What we will do, we will configure the email server to BCC a copy of the targeting emails to Athena Next Generation Firewall. An email account is configured on the firewall to receive these emails. Athena Next Generation Firewall upload this email to anti-phishing GPT for analysis. Anti-phishing GPT analyze the email content using an LLM and correlates like the language model and correlates the result with the threat intelligence data, including phishing email content analysis, malicious indicators such as URLs, IPs, domains, and file hashes. An alert mail is sent to the victim mailbox to warn about the phishing content. At the same time, Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewall receives updated threat intelligence. If the victim ignores the alert and clicks a malicious link or download malicious content, Athena Firewall or Athena EPP can block the action. Sangfor Cloud Threat Intelligence Gateway protects the entire network in real time, providing an extra layer of protection. So this is how our anti-phishing GPT will work with our email. So email is now integrating with this anti-phishing GPT, and this is how it will work. This is complete process that all the way from the attacker to firewall to anti-phishing GPT and the correlation with the endpoint protection. Sangfor anti-phishing GPT now takes email security to the new level. It uses human-like semantic understanding to analyze emails, so it can detect not only the malicious content, but also the attacker's intent, going beyond just keywords or links. It automatically detects phishing attempts, notifies both users and administrators, and prevent malicious actions in real time rather than just sending alerts. There is no need for additional appliances or agents, and it works seamlessly with major email platforms. This makes Sangfor anti-phishing GPT a simple, cost-effective solution to significantly strengthen your organization phishing defenses. So basically, what we are doing is we are improving. This is a summary of what I explained, that with the version 8.0.107, we are improving the complete firewall life cycle, starting from the purchase, deployment, configuration to security control. In the purchase, you will get a performance boost to your existing firewalls. So if you have Sangfor Athena Next Generation Firewall already installed, all these firewalls will get a performance boost. Some of the firewall will get a performance boost of 87%. Some of them will get a boost of 220% with the upgrade to version 8.0.107. Then we are also introducing a new model 1060, and we have a new battle card now available with this new range of devices with this new performance. So what you will buy is high performance at the same cost. So cost-effective and high-performance firewall you're going to buy. In deployment, we are adding some features like, for example, we have a 40-gate conversion tool. We also have the custom DSCP options parameter available. We have route-based IPsec VPN support now available and AES GCM algorithm support. So this with many other technical features are also available now in the new version 8.0.107. In the configuration side, we are integrating with the Microsoft Active Directory security groups. The firewall can be integrated now, seamlessly with your AD. MAC address-based application control, then custom HTTPS certificates for captive portal, custom HTTPS certificate for the web GUI, or web graphical user interface. DST support, daylight saving time support is available. For administrators, administrative users, we have the MFA, then DNS traffic logging, and the logging for the global blacklisting and whitelisting. So these features are also now will be available in version 8.01.07. We are enhancing our URL filtering capabilities. Safe search enforcement is available now. Anti-phishing GPT, I already explained to you how it will work. And then we will have the threat intelligence gateway, which is getting more and more richer and more enriched. So in addition to the, our cloud-based Neural X will also get the local POP for threat intelligence gateway for different locations. So Athena next generation firewall version 8.1.07, we are focusing on migration use cases where we will be replacing other vendors and migrating from existing firewall to Sangfor Athena next generation firewall. This version can help you improve the cost effectiveness. Also, if there is a POC or a real case, the success rate will be much higher due to feature enhancement and easy migration tool available now. We also have introduced, security control. I explained to you that there are certain security features, security controls. URL filtering is much enriched. Our database is much enriched as compared to the existing older version. So we are reducing migration complexity and accelerating confident adoption. So the release beta version of the release is available. It's available for the POC. If there is any use case for the POC in your scenario, in your environment, okay, the beta version is available, and the GA of this new version 8.1.07 will be just in, it's maybe in a couple of weeks. It will be GA. It will be available. So we will be doing a rollout for existing customer. We'll be updating to version 8.1.07. They will get all these new features plus the performance boost. For the new customer, when we are ordering new firewall, it will come with version 8.1.07 with higher performance, better performance, and new features. So what are the takeaways now today after today's webinar? Sangfor Network Secure is the only AI-enabled firewall with next-generation web application firewall built in and SOC Lite free of cost built in all our models. It was awarded the recommended rating by Cyber Ratings and has the lowest TCO of all the tested products. SOC Lite, which is free of cost, built in, simplifies management experience, reduces management complexity, reduces human error, and provides unparalleled threat visibility. If you can integrate with Sangfor endpoint protection, that will provide the best security suite for the customer, protecting you north, south, east, west. Sangfor excellent customer service is well recognized in the market. We have very, very good presence in ARMEA region, local presence in UAE with our office in UAE, our teams available in UAE, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi. Also, we have offices in Oman, Saudi Arabia. We have offices in Egypt, and also we have office in South Africa now. So very, very good presence for your, local sales team, local pre-sales team, local field application engineer for implementation and support. And they are backed by a very, very global, very, very responsive tech support 24/7 and a very, very, proactive and indigenous R&D team available to support in any case of scenarios on any issues. So this is all about, my content about the webinar today for next generation firewall. If you have any query, if you have any question, you can contact us, you can ask us. I will just, start a quiz now. So all the people who are participating right now, they can participate in the quiz. There will be small questions with the MCQs, some answers, and you have to select the correct answer. So the people who will answer all the questions correctly and fastly. So the fastest one and the most correct one will get some prizes. And those prizes, after the quiz, will contact you. Our team will contact you via email or via phone. If we have your phone number, if you are registering, while registering or your email. So we'll contact you via email or phone and we'll, just connect with you about those prizes. So let me just start the quiz. It will be very quick, few minutes only, and you can participate and win this very, very good surprises. So I'm just launching it, and hopefully you can see my screen and you can see the quiz now. So the first question is, which technology allows Athena Next Generation Firewall to process large volume of traffic efficiently? Is a single core processing, manual inspection engine, multi-core processing, or static packet filtering? You have to give the correct answer. The second question is, which unique capability does Sangfor Next Generation Firewall include that many traditional firewalls do not? Built-in WAF, built-in enterprise-grade web application firewall, static routing, or DSCP server? A new malware variant appears that has never been seen before. Which capabilities help Sangfor Next Generation Firewall detect such unknown threats? Static routing, Engine Zero AI detection, DSCP server, or NAT policies? Your organization runs customer-facing web application and wants to prevent SQL injection and XSS. Which features of next generation firewall provides this protection? VPN gateway, static routing, bandwidth management, or web application firewall with Wise engine? And the last question is, your security team needs to quickly identify which host was attacked and what type of attacks occurred. Which features help visualize and investigate this information easily? NAT table, SOC light dashboard, DSCP logs, or routing table? Very simple question, very easy question. You have time to think and participate. You will get some very good gifts, very nice, surprising gifts. You have to answer questions correctly and fastly. Okay, thank you very much. And just let me share the results, the correct answers. So the first question was, which technology allows Athena Firewall to process large volume of traffic efficiently? Is the multi-core parallel processing. While presenting in my slide where I was presenting different models, I told you that there are different architecture advantages, and one of the advantage is the multi-core parallel processing. We have multiple CPUs that helps the firewall to process large traffic efficiently. Which unique capability does Sangfor include that many traditional firewall does not have? Is the built-in WAF. Static routing, built-in VPN, and DSCP is a traditional firewall capability every firewall has. WAF is something built-in WAF all the firewall does not have. It's only few limited firewall having this functionality. A new malware appears, is a new unknown threat. So what can detect? Definitely static routing is not the detection. DSCP server NAT policy, no. It's very simple answer, Engine Zero, which is an AI-based malware protection. Your organization, runs customer-facing application. You have web application. There are certain web attack. What can mitigate it? Built-in WAF and Wise engine. That is basically, again, a very, very simple answer. So your security team need to quickly identify which host was attacked and what type of attacks occur. So what features help visualize, investigate this information easily is your SOC light dashboard. Is free of cost, built in. It's very, very intuitive, very, very interactive, where you can get complete your assets visibility as well as the vulnerabilities of those assets. And if you have endpoint installed, you can also correlate, directly scan, directly point to. So thank you very much for participating in the quiz and listening to the webinar. So what my team will do now, will analyze the result, your results that you have participated. And based on the correct answers and based on the fastest answers, we will contact you. So the winners will be contacted by our team as well. So thank you very much. Uh, I will end my webinar here today. Thank you very much for joining. And if you have any question, any query about firewall, about demonstration, about any feature, just contact us. So this is my email address. My name is already provided over here. You can also contact our Sangfor Technologies Middle East, any of my colleague, my sales team, my pre-sales team available to support you. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining.